Hi friends, good evening. Today I explain the concept of consumption function, which is important concept in macroeconomics. So what is the consumption function? The consumption function shows the relationship between income and consumption. There is a direct relationship between income and consumption. When our income increase, consumption also increase. There is positive and direct relationship between the income and consumption. Consumption is depends on income level. We can see that equation, mathematical equation, C equal to A plus BY. C present that consumption function. And what is the A? A present autonomous consumption. B present the MPC, marginal propensity to consume. Y present the income level. So next point, the components of consumption function. As I told earlier, A present autonomous consumption. What is the autonomous consumption? The autonomous consumption, even income is zero, consumption exists. Means a consumer has to pay, has to consume some basic needs even as income is zero level, zero. We can call as a this one autonomous consumption. And B present the MPC, marginal propensity to consume. Change into consumption due to change in income level. When your consumption level changes due to the changes in the income level. So this is the present the MPC. We can understand with the help of consumption table. So here in the two columns are there in these tables. In the two columns, the first column present income level and second column present the consumption level. See, in the initial income is 0, but consumption is 100 rupees. Okay, and then income increase from 0 to 100 rupees. Even consumption also increase from 100 to 120. But in these two rows cases, you can observe income is less than consumption. So consumption is more than income level. In the next, see, suppose income increase from 100 to 150 rupees. Consumption is equal to 150. In this case, income equal to consumption. Both are proportionately equal. And in the next stage, income increases from 150 to 200. Consumption increase from 150 to 180. And income increase from 200 to 250. Consumption is 200. In these two cases, you can observe income is more than consumption. Income increases, income increasing in the income is more than increase in the consumption level. And even also we can understand with the help of the diagram. See, this diagram presents the consumption function. In the OX horizontal axis present the income level and OY vertical axis present the consumption level. Here is you can see OY line present the income and AC present the consumption line. And you can see this is the 0 Y income the 45 degree. Sorry, my handwriting is very poor. You can see that income, this present OI is the income line. Initially you can see income level is 0, but consumption is A. So this portion you can see income is 0, but consumption is this much of consumption is there. We can call this space is autonomous consumption. Autonomous consumption. In this portion, you can see that income is less than consumption. And E point present the equilibrium point. What equilibrium? Income equal to consumption. Income equal to consumption. This point. And after equilibrium, you can see this portion. This portion. This portion present. Income is more than consumption level. Okay. And this part we can see as under in the Keynesian consumption function. Okay, Keynesian consumption function. What is the Keynesian function? So Keynesian consumption function, or we can call as absolute income hypothesis or psychological law of consumption function. According to Keynes says that income increasing, consumption also increasing, but consumption not increase as much as increase in the income level. Okay, so therefore this portion is the Keynesian consumption function. I hope you understand. And next part is, why should we study consumption function? Why consumption function is important? Why should we study that consumption function? So to understand people's behavior. What behavior? Means the people, how as income divide into two part. One is consumption, another one saving. How income is divided into consumption and saving. Okay, so therefore consumption function will tell and this behavior of the people. Same thing to understand saving and spending. How consumer that as income divided, one part is consumption, another part is saving. Okay, and important for national income determination. Yes, for understanding the consumption function, how this consumption is influence on the creating income and output and employment level in the economy. So consumption function is very important in the every economy. Once consumption function increase, it will stimulate other economic factors: production, demand, investment, production, creating income, employment. So these are very important and then useful for government policy, government fiscal policy. Okay, fiscal policy. It includes government expenditure, taxation, and public debt. By understanding the consumption function, so government policies will be decided. For example, consumption is a public expenditure, taxation based on the consumption level of the in the economy. So I hope you understood. Next point is, by knowing this consumption function, we understood Consumption depends on income, and even if income is zero, consumption exists. We can call as this is autonomous consumption. Okay, autonomous consumption. And as income increases, consumption increases, but not fully. So MPC equal to not equal to 1 is a less than 1. Okay, if the income increases, consumption also increases, but not fully, not any proportionately to the income level. So this is the consumption function. I hope you understood. Thank you for your watching. And the next, I will come with another concept of macroeconomics, the next video. Thank you.